See ya.
No, I meant is he on the phone?
I got it.
Thank you, Emma. Hey, everyone. Who would like to start? Everybody ready?
Emma, was that a game you should have won?
I mean, it's a game we dominated, but you can't gift 2 goals so early in the game against top-level opponents. Listen, the first is a mistake in the first minute. The second goal is from a throw-in. They had 4 entries into our box in the first half. 2 goals. We had 42 entries into the box and 1 goal. You know, as a team, we have to be better with that. And we gave ourselves a lot to do as a result of it. Changed their game plan. They sit a little bit deeper as a result of it. We dominated the ball. It was our turn to be on the receiving end of big referee calls today in the box. And that happens. That goes a bit. But I want to say congrats to Man United. Their fans and their players put up a great fight. And Mary Earps produced world-class saves.
You've had a couple of penalties, do you believe?
Yeah, of course, but it's not. I can't change that. I can't alter it.
But it's very frustrating though, because you've now crashed out on the FA Cup as a consequence of decisions which shouldn't have been made.
Yeah, of course. I can't do anything about it though, can I?
Kit.
Hi, Emma. You obviously had a really, really good March from most of it, winning your first 6, and then since then lost at Molineux, lost today. Just looking at the results, it feels like a drastic drop off. Is that actually the case? Is that actually the case, or?
I don't know. Ask me at the end. We've lost the cup game that was fiercely competitive, and we lost by conceding 2 goals very early on in the game without them having to do too much.
Lauren James obviously was the pantomime villain of the afternoon. How do you think she kind of coped with everything?
I haven't analysed it yet. To be honest, I haven't analysed it.
Yeah, we've got such a busy schedule coming up.
Yeah.
How difficult it's going to be to get this one and then focus back in the Champions League and WSL.
You don't get a choice. So we have to go home, turn around, play Wednesday. So you don't get a choice on that. You have to get over it.
How difficult would it be for the players though, especially after 2 disappointments, so close together?
Yeah, everyone's a competitor, so of course there'll be disappointments.
Yep.
Emma, towards the end of the half, it felt like when you put, Frank Kirby on, Katarina Macari or Agibebe Jones, chances were going to come more, and they seemed to sort of dry up. Do you think that players maybe got in each other's way, or like the pressure of just the clock ticking? What do you think that was?
You don't make the changes. We've had 70-odd minutes with the group that was out there that clearly have more cohesion together, but haven't created the game-winning chance. You've got that quality on the bench, you bring them in. If you don't bring them in, then, you can say, well, we didn't get a shout at that. So you go one way or the other with them things. I think decision-making, certain situations needed to be better. But, when you've got, I don't know, Mary Earps makes a save, goes down for 6 minutes, momentum shifts. So sometimes it's just things like that. What I would say is that we didn't score when we were on top before those changes. And I think for me that was more essential. And granted, there's 2 clear penalties in that. But, again, congrats to Man United.
Katie?
Emma, commiserations. Obviously, you pulled the team into the huddle at the end. I'm wondering, what's that moment like for you when the team looked to you as a leader and you've got to process your own disappointment? How do you find that moment on the pitch today with all the players looking to you in the huddle?
I think always being mindful, no one died. We lost the football match. I think the frustrations lie, firstly, with us in the way we conceded goals, and secondly, I just can't see how officials can't give them penalties. And when you're a player and you look across at your fans, and even your fans are singing about what you feel and see, I think frustrations come when in a top level game I don't know, we have VAR for a final and then we have VAR for another final. I feel like in order to, I've said it 1,000 times, to help our officials, we have to have technology in our game. And I guess it's when you put everything on the line, and I almost would prefer we don't have technology in anything, because when you have it, you know, that's, I think, probably our frustrations with players. And Neve said to me at the end, she's like, Emma, how can they not think it's a penalty? It's harder for them not to call it. And I said, but to be fair, we played at Kings Meadow or Stamford Bridge, and arguably Man United could have had theirs. It's not about the impact it had on us. I think across the board, like, we have to have technology in our game.
Do you think that consistency is a bit annoying? You have it one week, you don't have it the next week. You have it.
Well, if we didn't have it in the Conti Cup final, we win. You know, so it's like you have it there, but you won't have it here. But it'll be in the final. We'll have it at Champions League, but only the latter stages. I think it's just got to be all in or all out.
Yeah, Sophie?
In football, we like to quantify stuff with silverware. That's how people talk about it.
Yeah.
But obviously, you've had a lot of success over the years, whether that's silverware or others. What would this last season for you look like as a success?
Getting out alive.
That's the goal for everyone.
I'm grateful for everything I've had. Like, I'll keep pushing the team to the end, but like, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. And I think a team that's not used to losing, you know, it's par for the course. Saw it with Liverpool men's team this week, you know, in the Europa League. You can't win them all.
How you're setting this team up for after you.
Yeah.
And you said this isn't a team that loses a lot.
Mhm.
And how important is it for the development of these players to have these players?
Yeah. They're probably the stuff I don't talk about in press, because, you know, if I don't give Aggie Beaver Jones the experiences to come on, face them exposures, then will she grow into that, or Nuskin, or whomever, for that, Hannah Hampton. So, yeah. You know, it's something that, you know, for me, I'm equally invested in as I am to winning. And as you know, football games are margins. You know, Ev Perisset's been outstanding for us, and, you know, game can turn quite quickly, and all of a sudden 2 attacks, boom, 2-0, and you're like, oh, you're not winning. I know, but in football you have to minimise as many errors as you can in the first instance, and then take your chances when they come. And the realities are, we haven't done that well enough today to be on the winning end.
Is this the worst couple of weeks in your professional career?
Oh, God, no. No. Absolutely not. I think my time in Chicago was much worse.
Susie?
And the first time since 2005 we can have a Mabel trophy that's not Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City.
Yeah.
What's that say about the development of women's football in England?
Listen, I'm always, you know, I'm sure when the final comes around, it'll be a great opportunity for one of those two teams. I don't really have an opinion on it, to be honest.
Cool. Thank you very much.
All right.
Get
Thanks, guys.
inside.